10 years ago, a bold vision was born, a dream to unite voices, strengthen partnerships, and place early childhood development at the heart of national dialogue in Kenya. My name is Sally Mora. As the programs coordinator of ECD Network for Kenya and a global leader of the World Forum Foundation, I am deeply honored to help tell this story, a story of collective effort, quiet heroism, and unwavering belief in the power of the early years. This is our story, this is our legacy. Welcome.
I'm Henry Kemoli Manani, born and bred in Vihiga, Maragoli. I went to primary school in Maragoli, went to secondary school in Nairobi, from 1 to from 4, from 5 to from 6 in Nairobi, Upper Hill High School. From there, I went to Kenyatta University. After that, I had, in terms of work experience, I taught in a primary school, I taught in a teacher training college, and eventually went to Kenya Institute of Education, which is now known as Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development, to start to be in the early childhood program as a curriculum development. That was in 1985.
What has your views been like over the years? Now that you've seen ECD grow since 1985 till right now, what is your views on the evolution that Kenya has in terms of early childhood?
Now, the Kenyan program was wonderful, wonderful. But you see, the interesting part, and still, I still think people still don't know that when you develop the the children, the early years between 0 to even up to 7, 8 years, when they are well grounded, you are prepared these people for life in all spheres of life. But you find there are many people don't put importance in the development of this kind of programs. So you have to keep on, unless you have very strong people in the program, we should keep on creating awareness and getting the key people in the programs, in the government, in the ministries, to understand and to really make them internalize the importance of this becomes an issue.
In your view, what impact has framing had in the ECD context? You've talked about, I've heard you say the evolution. We went from nursery to preschool to ECE to finally ECED,
Yes.
And there's been very many framing of different concepts. So what is, in your view, what impact does framing have on early childhood?
No, in fact, that's a good question. Because, like, even starting early childhood programs at the university, it was out of initiative. I mean, they didn't understand, they didn't see the need. But because of the kind of evolution that we have come and trying to bring, and I like the way you put it, framing, because the words you use, kind of either close so the windows of somebody opens up. So as you are telling them what this program is all about and how important it is, because I remember the first university, Kenyatta University, the first university that started the degree in the early childhood program. It is us who convinces them. It took a bit of convincing to get them into the program, and got a donor in the form of Bernard Vandia Foundation to organize a workshop. I remember this workshop was in Mombasa. So where we are able to get the people in the research department, by then I think they were led by Professor Eshwani, who eventually became the VC of the university. And we, through that, we are able to develop a program for the university And then eventually, I think University of Nairobi took over, and then I think Egerton followed, then the rest. And it all revolves on the framing, how you frame, because that will either click or maybe something else in people's mind. So that development from nursery, preschool, early childhood development and care, that kind of thing, it really brought, and then people physically see and see in practice what's happening. It was great.
And you mentioned there's a time in your career you came together to have concepts of ECD for the Muslim community, Hindu,
Yeah.
Christians. What are some of these shareable concepts that maybe that experience gave that was shared across the three, the three various religions and various contexts and concepts?
Yes. You see, for example, music. Music in Islam, it was unacceptable. Music, what is that? So we are telling them, you see, children learn through play and music. So without this, even the things you want to them to practice and do, even if you do, it will take a long time for you to succeed. But if you do through music and movement, and through music, you be, it's just not any music. It's music about mathematics, about science, about life, about nature, and so forth, counting, and so on. So these are the kind of things that we shared, that especially with the Muslim community, for them to accept that yes, through this concept of mathematics, science activities, and other physical activities can come through very well through this kind of program. So they got convinced. So that's how we are doing it. Things related to child growth and development, the psychology. So you see, for this, if you want to do them easily, and children learn through play and music. So when you do whatever you want to do in maths, whatever, and through this, children are able to see their line of operation, whether it is they are going to be architects or whatever. The program is developed right down there.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a
Yes.
great concept and actually a very teachable moment for all of us right now.
Yes.
And give me one unique lesson that your vast experience has shown that can be a lesson for all of us.
Now, one experience which I have seen in this program, which people make a mistake, when a program you have gone through a community and went through development, they participated in the development of that program, and so forth, and when it becomes successful, don't just shift it to another community or to another group. It will not work. Whatever was good, every community or a program, when you are developing a program, that community must grow in it. So in that case, you must start with them afresh, even using the kind of skills you use their side. But if you just bring a program from one end, because it was successful, you want to bring the success here, you might not. In most cases, you will fail. Once you accumulate what is happening elsewhere, oh, so what we are doing here is also happening in Australia. Oh, that thing that's taking place in Australia, we can also do it here. We haven't, but the way it's being done, we can do it here. So that richness, that bringing together of all this knowledge accumulated, some very traditional practices and so forth, which have evolved over the years and perfected, becomes an in thing, and that's how you start unifying the world in understanding of the development of the children. Yes.
Amazing. Mr. Henry,
Yeah.
I am very grateful for the time that you've given.
Yes.
It's an honor to be in your presence.
Yes.
And it's an honor to have shared this experience with you and to
Yes.
get to hear your story. Asante sana.
Yes. Mimi nimeshukuru sana. That I'm thankful for those people who may not understand Kiswahili. I'm very, very thankful for having gotten this. How would I have known that a time will come and I'm being interviewed like this to be shared, the experience will be shared globally.